Well, good morning, everybody. It is Monday morning, time to get back to work, time for kids to go back to school. Mondays are often talked about in such negative terms, and it's always about how it's going to be a bad day. No one ever likes Mondays. Fridays are great, but Mondays are bad. And so, with that kind of thinking, it's kind of hard not to have a bad day. But what I want to ask you is, are you actually having a bad day? I mean, really, think about it. I don't know when you see this. I don't know what time of the day you see it. And so it just depends on what time you find this video as to how you can answer that question. But I'm going to tell you something. It depends on how you think about it. Because let me tell you about something that happened yesterday in Orlando. I live in Lakeland, Florida. Orlando is just right to the east of me. About, I don't know, 30, 35, 40 miles away from me. And yesterday afternoon, on August, excuse me, on August 13th, a couple driving in their red Kia Sorento. I don't know what's wrong with me. A couple driving in the red Kia Sorento had something happen to them. They had a gas grill in their SUV. It was connected, it was turned on, and one of the occupants lit up a cigarette. And boom. I'm sorry, but I know this is probably sounding bad. It's really hard for me not to laugh about it. Because I picture it like a Looney Tunes cartoon. I mean, really, it's easy to find on the internet. All you have to do is Google gas grill explodes in car, and you'll find it. The top of the car was just about blowing off. The windshield was found lying on the ground. All the windows were blowing out, and they're not in critical condition or anything. They have burns, but they're not life threatening. And here's the funny thing about it. When the news reported it, they couldn't even turn it into a public service announcement. Do you know what that means? I mean, all the things that happen that are pretty bad. I mean, there's a lot to say about gas grills. I mean, you see it around every Thanksgiving, and people who fryers and stuff like this and things of that nature. They always turn them into public service announcements when someone gets hurt. Someone does something that they just weren't thinking clearly. They weren't thinking through things. And someone gets hurt, and the news will turn it into a public service announcement. Don't do this. Watch out for that. But they couldn't even do that with this. And that's because this will probably never happen again in history. When's the last time you ever heard about this happening? I mean, the recipe was they had to have a gas grill in their car. It had to be connected and on, and someone had to light up a cigarette. That's why I kind of think this is funny. I guess Central Florida kind of is one big public service announcement. You don't have to be down here very long to find that out. But it's kind of funny to me. But I'm asking if you're having a bad day. Because if you hold it up to somebody else's bad day, it kind of helps. Then it doesn't seem so bad. Anyway, it cracked me up. I don't know. I'm probably a bad person for it, but I mean, really, you can't even turn that into a PSA. That's pretty crazy. So I hope you have a good day, and I hope that if you are having a bad day, hold your day up to compare it to something else. I guess the key to maybe overcoming a bad day is being thankful. Thankful that you're not carrying a gas grill in your car and you're not smoking. That kind of thing. I don't know, man. I would think if I did that, my friends would never let me live that down. They would never let me live that down. But anyway, I'm going to stop talking about it because I'm going to get myself into trouble if I haven't already. All right, guys, I've got to go to work. I appreciate your time. Like this video. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel while you're at it. And check out my other videos. I think I have some pretty good stuff that you might want to look at and enjoy it. All right, I'm going to get going to work, and have a safe day, guys. Bye bye.